Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back. Abe? Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Paradox runs. Let's see what we start with today. No curse sound effect. ×2. So no cursed items, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that means no starting with the skeleton key like we did last time. Well, we didn't start with it, but we found it in the second room, first item room, black chest, which was fantastic. This run, what do we have? Oh no, okay, well, you know what? Just immediately drop that item. Goodbye. First of all, goodbye water barrel. Second of all, goodbye table tech rocket. Probably one of the worst items in the game. Sorry, did I say probably? I mean, definitely one of the worst items in the game. What can I say? I absolutely despise the item. There was another item in Gungeon that a long time ago, it used to hurt you. Mud just says restart the run. Dude, maybe. I think it was the Moon Rock corpse explosion ability. I think that used to hurt you if you were standing on a corpse and it exploded. At some point, the Gungeon developers changed it so that it wouldn't hurt you anymore, which made it a lot more usable. The problem with that item, though, is that half the enemies in the game don't even leave corpses to explode. But for the table tech rocket, it hurts you if the rocket hits you. It removes your cover, which is probably the reason why you're flipping the table to begin with. It's just a bad item. It is not good. If it could somehow shoot the table while also keeping the table on the ground as cover, I don't know how that would work, but that would be perfect. WB says, I almost spit my coffee out seeing that table flying. I mean, I was very surprised too. I thought I would have like a table tech blank or rage or something. I didn't expect table tech. Oh God, where's my table? My cover does not like me. I must go. My planet needs me. But garbage. In the wise words of an Isaac player out there, it's garbage. Cowboy Possum says, just make the table shoot a rocket. It doesn't have to be a rocket. I mean, yeah, well, it's weird, because there's table tech shotgun, which is literally that. The table shoots out like a shotgun blast when you flip it. I guess you could have the table also fire out a rocket, but that might just look a little weird or be a little weird, but it's still better than the whole table being the rocket. What about okay, I mean, let's do a classic Abe thing and try to think about items and how to change them or add them or make them better. What about if I got it. I'm gonna need a little bit of help though to properly describe this. In Japanese culture, there is a piece of paper that has holy words on it that is used to trap spirits. Whatever that thing is, that could be the table tech item that causes a ghost to come out of the table, and it's a ghost table that becomes a rocket and rockets into the enemies. I'm thinking like the ghosts from Isaac, the ones that come up out of the ground and go to the enemies and then explode. It could be like an exorcism scroll or something that causes a ghost table to come out of the ghost and becomes the rocket. Yeah, like a weird talisman or something. And then that way you still have a rocket or something coming out from the table, but it fits a little bit more with, I think, the general appropriate playstyle of the game where your cover doesn't actually leave you. It's just like the ghost of the table leaving its body. Table tech soul. Yeah, like Purgatory from, oh God, dodging the wrong direction. Purgatory from Isaac. There's a couple of items that do that. There's also ghost bombs, I think. Dun, dun, dun. Disposable account says, I think that's called an Ofuda. Ofuda to you too, buddy. Dun, 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 dun. WB says maybe the table hovers on rockets and protects you. Table tech upgrade, maybe. Oh, how about that? Table tech upgrade. You flip the table and like steel reinforcement comes up out of the ground or something, and it embraces the table, and then it starts shooting guns in like a straight line, like it's a table tech turret. I don't know. There's ways you can make it work. There's ways you can make it work. When I break the chest, walk away, let's get out of here. Junk. Why, that's something I haven't seen in a long time. Table tech table, you flip a table and it spawns a table. Well, I mean, there's an item that does that in Gungeon. It's the active item, right? You press spacebar and it creates a table. Okay, this is not a good gun. In our situation right now, I think this is not a good gun. Maybe later. Ooh, whatever. Table tech desperation, you rip off a leg of the table and use it to thwunk your enemies. Now you're getting me to think about like... I'm thinking of one very specific game, which is very unusual. I'm thinking of the fighting game that was... oh, God, what was the name of it? Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the fighting game of that game where you can like pick up like a broken table or barrel off of the ground and use it as a melee weapon for several hits on enemies. Fighting games do that, I think, where you can use like temporary weapons from the ground that break after a while and you'd smack enemies with it. I'm thinking of something like that. Like you flip a table and like a broken table leg falls off of it, or maybe like a hunk of chicken or something from the table itself, and you use it as like a blunt object weapon, like a baseball bat, temporarily. I don't know, that doesn't seem... It's a work in progress idea, I feel. Needs a little bit of work in R&D. Dun 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 dun. By the rule of Gungeon, it must be cursed. Potentially, yeah. Dead Rising lets you use a table for a weapon, I think, says Fredacula. Should play that one of these days. Take a drink. You get a plate from the flip table that uses a throwing disc. So, see, now you got me thinking about it as like a limited ammo but regenerating ammo weapon. Every time you flip a table, you swipe a plate off of it. And then you can just have like... You know, in my head, hold on. We're thinking about Gungeon, right? What we need is a clay pigeon shooter that shoots plates, and when you flip a table, you get ammo back for your clay pigeon. You swipe the plates from the table, and then you get more ammo for it. But you get more ammo if there's more, two of these guys have been showing up in record numbers lately. But you get more ammo if there's more items on the table, because you know how sometimes when you shoot a table, items fall off of the table? Well, if you haven't shot the table yet, you get more ammo. Boom, done. Don't flip your table at me. I need to get that Table Tech Rage item. That would be a pretty good one to have. Is Table Tech Rage or Table Tech Sight the bad one? And by bad one, I mean the one that interrupts with some other weapons. I think it's Table Tech Sight is the one that interrupts other weapons because of the whole, it changes your charge on triple shot charge weapons. You just walk to another table? Jerk. Sight's the bad one. Okay. Try to keep that in mind. Dun dun. Table Tech win, flip a table to win the game, has a chance to send you to the holster. You know what would be cool is if there was a, I gotta remember the name of the freaking game, oh my god. Monolith. If there's a monolith secret room on floor 1 that if you found it would give you integer overflow, so you could loop your run or something, or maybe fight like a glitched enemy because it would glitch your run because it's a glitched item. That'd be pretty good. Dun 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 dun. Big Base says the clay pigeon gun shoots a disc and you have to switch to another gun to shoot the disc. The disc gets destroyed, but your next 1 or 2 shots gets a huge damage bonus. It's like a skill check thing like the Railgunner's Reload. The Railgunner's Reload isn't really skill check, it's more of just like a timing, rhythm-based check, but I get the sentiment to it. I kind of like that idea though. Like you fire clay pigeons and then you can shoot them with a gun. Oh, you know what? Dude, I got it. You know how a lot of weapons in Gungeon, they have like a final shot? Like the Zoid gun. It's not a Zoid gun, it's the Zor gun. Wrong intellectual property. Or maybe they have an alt form, you reload it into the clay pigeon. Or sorry, you reload it into another weapon that fires 1 shot like the combine rifle. How about the clay pigeon gun has 1 clay pigeon bullet and then like 8 rounds, and you fire the clay pigeon shot. If you shoot the clay pigeon shot, the rest of your magazine gets like double damage. So every time you fire the clay pigeon shot, you're incentivized to try and shoot it out of the air, because if you shoot it out of the air, you'll get a damage bonus. So you would be constantly like preparing. It's like a manual rad gun. Instead of having the rad gun bonus happen kind of passively, just by reloading it, you have to actively do it with every shot. I don't know. There's an idea in there somewhere. Kind of like the dark matter synergy. I suppose so. Dark marker. You fire 1 shot in the synergy version of it. You fire 1 shot, and then your next shot, if it impacts, will create the explosion effect, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Imagine if Table Tech applied to tables that the enemies flipped. Oh my god, Table Tech blank would just blank all of your bullets? That'd be funny. Oh god. You know what, Cowboy Opossum? Now I'm thinking about it and I'm like, oh, don't make it like the Void Fields and Risk of Rain where the enemies get items. Like, the enemies now have 5 stacks of crowbars. The enemies now have homing shots and Table Tech blanks. And gold amulets. No. Please no. Please no. I don't want that at all. We should just make a second Gungeon game with all these ideas and leave out Table Tech rockets. I'll start my own Gungeon game with blackjack and hookers. In fact, forget the game. We got a lot of money. Got a lot of cash, buddy. I'll open this. Book of Chest Anatomy, huh? Well, you know what? That incentivizes me to break this chest. Why don't we do this? Thank you. I don't need it, but thank you. We should buy the key. I think we'll buy the key, and then I think we'll buy the gold amulet in case we can find a way to make it work. And then I will get the crest. So I'm not getting as much as I wanted from the shop, but it's not like we can steal anything. This is fine. This is fine. Nice Bender reference. Who's Bender? Gungeon 2, it's just blackjack. Wow, these video game developers are really pushing the limits of related gaming with their current IPs, huh? And I thought the Dungeon Keeper mobile app was bad. Da-dunk-ching. Gotcha. You know what? Maybe we should have bought, oh, you know what? No. I was gonna say maybe we should have bought Table Tech Rage for the synergy with Orgunny, but the real synergy one is the map. The map is the one that makes this thing do like double damage. So if we find a map, I'll probably buy it for the Orgunny. Also don't really know what the deal is with the paper lanterns. Like, I get it's the synergy, and I get why it's the synergy. What do? They just like float around and sometimes hit enemies? Like, that's it? I guess that's what it is. I always feel like I should be relying on that more somehow. Like, these paper lanterns, I've got a synergy and it's creating an effect, but it's like, eh. Just like, let them do their thing, and if they work, they work, and if not, well, not all synergies have to be good. Potion of Gun Friendship. Hey, you know what? We didn't buy it last run. Vendor from Futurma. Never heard of it. You making up words again, chat. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Although it's ironic coming from bacon-coated robot. Two keys. Okay, with 2 keys, I'll open this. And I'm not sad to see the RPG. RPG is okay. You know what? Dude, Potion of Gun Friendship should have an extra synergy with Shell, because I'm firing guns. The guns should charm. Gun Friendship. Oh, you jerk. Such high shot speed, such wow. I like my RPG with easy reload bullets. I guess there is an opening to get a reload in there, but I'm not a big fan of easy reload bullets. For a lot, and the reason is simple. For a lot of weapons that only have 1 bullet, they actually hold on. I'm trying to think about what I was gonna say. What did I say? RPG user. Oh, okay. For a lot of weapons that only have 1 bullet in the clip, they reload as soon as you shoot the weapon, so there's not time to toss in a dodge roll. RPG is one of the few exceptions. You fire it. Well, okay, that's a bad example because I hit the manual reload button. If you fire it, there's an opening in there to dodge roll and get your ammo back, so you can just keep firing it on. Well, not full auto, but full dodge roll. Dodge roll auto? Full doll auto. I don't know. I'm trying to make up a word. It's not making any sense. Help. I'm stuck in a loop. Dun, 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 dun. Most often, whenever I get easy reload bullets, I just sell it for cash. I'm like, you know what? I'd rather just have money. Money, you know, the thing that you can use to buy goods and services? Okay, we actually have an excess of keys, so I'm gonna open this. Dude, that's so good! I always forget the actual damage upgrade on the Cog of Battle. It's like, what, 70%? Helps if I actually hit the reload on it, though, but... Okay, let's fight the boss. I'm gonna use, I think, Shell. I mean, feels like our damage is pretty good. Does make it kind of hard to actually hit the Cog of Battle reload. But you're dead. You're dead, dude. Abe losing his mind. Yep. Actually agree. The boss looks like a turdlin. He's a bit of a turd boss. You're not wrong about that. I think we want to gun munch and then leave, but first let's go ahead and buy the key. Oh no, no. Do I have to say it? Do I have to? Da, da, da. Sell t-shirt cannon. And I will sell blunderbuss as well. Help. Send help. Help. Wait, I would just keep using Origami then. I mean, if you're not gonna give me a good gun, I'll keep using the same gun I was just using 2 seconds ago against a boss. Yoink. The biggest turds are those props that the Anaconda eats, says Jukiofak. They just have so much health. Yeah, the turrets are certainly annoying in that fight against Anaconda. Really, the annoying thing about that fight with Anaconda and the turrets is that if Anaconda's body blocking you, because then you don't have, wow, there's a lot of table tech on this run. You don't have time to destroy the turret before the Anaconda eats it because Anaconda is just in the freaking way. You're like, get out of the way, I'm trying to shoot the turret that you're eating. Get that out of your mouth. Let it out, open up. Well, we'll come back in a second. Although incoming, Abe starts complaining about his own movement speed and dodge roll speed. Worth though. Hello? You know what? Oh god, the reload is so fast. Come on, hit the reload. Let's go down. Any idea why the Cog of Battle interacts with the Clob in the way it does? Is there a reason for that? Like, on the Gungeon wiki, do they say, the reason for this is because of blah blah or blah? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Like the developers put it in as an Easter egg for some particular thing. It is weird though, because it's a, I mean, the Clob is a GoldenEye reference, and I mean, it is just a gun, but it's also, I think, a GoldenEye reference. And Cog of Battle is a Gears of War reference. They don't really relate to one another all that much, except that, you know, they're just different versions of shooters made in different eras. You think maybe like one of the developers who worked on GoldenEye ended up working on Gears of War or something? They put it in as a bit of an Easter egg for them? Who knows? Who knows? Also, this is a very good gun. I've been starting to like Minecutter more and more. Like, over the course of, like, the past, I don't know, 1,000 episodes. I feel like this gun has just grown on me. It's just solid. Is it particularly great? No, but it's solid. It's a hit scan weapon. Well, it's not hit scan, but it fires a very fast projectile. It does good damage, it pierces. Its ammo's okay. And I love Dead Space, so what's not to love about this gun? Minecutter Mass Shotgun is Pog. Except that the Minecutter Mass Shotgun synergy requires you to use the Mass Shotgun, so yeah, I'm a bit eh. I think one reason why I like this gun too is that it, oh good, time to run into bullets. I think another reason why I like this gun is that it is very good to shoot fast with. It's got such a high rate of fire. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Good, slower enemy bullets makes it really hard to dodge them now. Yo, why did I have a higher rate of fire a second ago? Is there a synergy with like paper lanterns? I mean, this is using Potion of Gun Friendship, but a second ago I wasn't using Potion of Gun Friendship, but I had a high rate of fire for some reason. Maybe if you're standing next to the paper lanterns. I need to experiment. Maybe not. Maybe I got no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I'm hearing the gun fire multiple times quickly. The reason for that, dude, what's with the freaking table tech today? The reason it's doing that is because of bees. Bees make it sound like your gun is firing more often than it actually is. What the heck does this synergize with? Venom veins, poison shots. Hey, Stefanixdorf, welcome. How you doing today, Eldorf? Let's go for shell. We're gonna be using this and this. And I think I will gun munch too. Table tech is like magic skin, says Ligmazed. Ew. I don't know why, but the way you say that doesn't make me feel good. Alright, get out of here, crossbow. Also, isn't balloon gun like Mud's favorite weapon? Isn't that still a thing? Yoink. Yoink. We should have probably bought that before we even fought him, but oh well. Laggy McPing, welcome. How's it going? It's going all right. I'm having a good time, playing some games, relaxing, chilling with all you wonderful Twitch people. It's just like magic foreskin, totally normal. Ew. I hope you're having a good day, McPing. I hope you stay far away from me and my video gaming. The last thing I need is a high ping. Not like I play any game that ping matters. It only matters in Risk of Rain and only when I'm playing with Mud when he's the host. And his computer like crashes or his game crashes. And we have a high ping. Tentacle plus number 2. Tentacle number, I mean, that's not a synergy, is it? I don't know, maybe with the extra damage this will be pretty good. I mean, you know, the extra damage is making it pretty decent. Yeah, okay, I can see it. Yeah, the extra damage is actually making this not bad. That was a great suggestion for Dracula. Dun 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 dun. Cowboy Possum, you have a good evening. Enjoy your rest of your day. Come on. Whoa! Yeah, I think we've done it. I think we have a run now where number 2 is like not terrible. Sorry, we have a run now where the tentacle is not terrible because of number 2, I should say. Oh my god, me call number 2 terrible? What have you done with Abe? Yoink. Start stacking up these Guan stones too. Redeka says, I remember you had a few good tentacle runs because of number 2. I guess the idea is that anything that increases your damage is going to make it a better weapon. It's going to allow it to actually do decent damage, but rate of fire helps too. But yeah, it actually seems pretty dope right now. Pretty good. Dink, dink, dink. I like that dink, dink. I will come in here and finish off your Matman stuff, because why not? I'd rather do a Matman and break a chest because we have that book of chest anatomy. You know, we have an opportunity to possibly still get the payout from the chest, or some payout from a chest, maybe even a key. Redeka says Raiden Coil is one of my favorite snap-on beams. What'd I tell you? Raiden Coil is nice because it has a weird capability of hitting enemies that you otherwise can't damage, like the claymores from the Mind Flayer. Very strange. Also, reusable gold amulet. Ooh, yeah, okay. I'll take it. A reusable gold amulet seems pretty nice. I mean, I bought that gold amulet so long ago and I haven't really done anything with it, so this feels good. Da-da-da. Same with the Gat enemy when it becomes invulnerable. Really? Really? Oh! It's a mimic! Perfectly symmetrical dots in front of it in a slightly different shape, and it's also blinking. Who would have known that it was a mimic? Out of ammo. Yeah, Elder Blank is just too tempting not to take. It's just such a... It's a solid item. Oh, and Matman. Regular shotgun. All right. Gat enemy? Yeah, the Gat enemy is the enemy who you find usually on the mines, aka Chamber 3, aka the chamber we were just on, and it is the one that is a floating mechanical orb that opens up, and he's only vulnerable while opened up. That is your Gat enemy. You got Gats and you got Dets, and the Dets are the ones that explode and they have the lasers. Helps if I can aim. Yoink. What does Raiden Coil damage? Sorry. Stefanisdorf asks, wait, what does Raiden Coil damage that usually doesn't get damaged? Well, Verdacula says the deaths, which I didn't know about, but I know that Raiden Coil can damage claymores when you're fighting the Mind Flayer boss. The claymores usually can only be hit by things like fire damage or Big Boy, or they can be blanked before they spawn, but they just get targeted by the Raiden Coil and get killed, which is really nice. So Raiden Coil is actually really good against the Mind Flayer, weirdly enough. Nuke 144 welcomes asks Iron Maidens. I don't think you can hit Iron Maidens with the Raiden Coil. I could be wrong about that. I mean, I didn't know about the debt thing. I can't confirm. Verdacula could be lying to me, like the big old liar that he is. Yeah, in particular, talking about the Mind Flayer, anything that does AoE or untargeted damage can kill the, oh, that's scary. Anything that does AoE or untargeted damage can kill the claymores. The same thing is true for other enemies that you can't hit if they're invisible, like Cannon Balrog. Fire, explosions, can hit Cannon Balrog. There's a few weird exceptions to the rules in Gungeon. A few weird exceptions where things can hurt enemies that can't be hurt. Why do I have one bullet? Oh, zombie bullet. Makes sense. Well, you're all gonna burn now. Have fun with that. Raiden Coil can't kill closed up gats as far as I know, says Verdacula. Then why did you say that? Wait, did someone say that? I thought someone said that. Did someone say that? Or am I just like misreading the chat at all? I might be misreading the chat completely. I guess I misread chat. Verdacula did not say that they killed gats. Jukio says, every time those guys burrow, I die inside because it feels like an eternity until they come back to the surface. Verdacula says, same with the gat enemy. Ah, I misread chat. I understand now. You're responding to someone else. You weren't only talking to the streamer. How was I supposed to know? I'm sorry, Verdacula. I put words into your mouth. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. It was a whole nother topic of conversation, another line of dialogue. That's okay. So you heard it here first. Raiden Coil does not kill gats. People are gonna have to stop making the joke that I don't read chat. They're just gonna have to start making the joke that I misread chat. Dun, dun. Oh God, I got stuck on the table. Dude, I don't like the B item. Every time I get one of those doubled up sound effects, it confuses the hell out of me. Crueler Glaive, well, that's garbage. Just yoink. I do not appreciate Crueler Glaive. I probably should. I don't care. There's a lot of guns in the game that are like that. It's like, it's probably good. I don't want to learn how to use it. Abe losing his mind again? What do you mean again? I never got it back from the first time I lost my mind. I'm losing my mind. Da 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 da. All right. Got another like okay weapon. Again with the battery gun, especially having like some damage upgrades. Battery gun's pretty good. Just another solid weapon like the mine cutter. Might not be a 10 out of 10 on its own, but it's like acceptable. We should have not sold Crueler Glaive. We should have gun munged it. I don't know why I didn't think about it in the moment. I guess I was just so, you know, slightly salty for getting a bad weapon. I'm like, I don't want it. We should have gun munched Tentacle Gun. Instead, we will go for Cactus, and I hope you're ready. I hope you're prepared. Hold on to your butts. Cactus says, I wonder if Wallmonger's a load-bearing wall? I mean, clearly not, because the Gungeon doesn't crumble when you kill Wallmonger. I got a question. Do you think when we... Well, you know, I was gonna say, do you go up or down when you use the elevator? You go down. They animate that actually, so... My question turns out it's not much of a question. You know what? Get blanked! Dude, get out of here. You got a problem? He's just pointing. You okay, dude? Dude, that hand was having a bad day. It's like, you alright, man? Hey, Stormworm, welcome. How's it going? Twitch was nice enough to let... Twitch was nice of letting me you just now started streaming. All right. Good to hear. Let's actually use battery gun. Is it really two-shot these guys? I guess we do have a lot of damage bonuses right now. Okay. Twitch was nice of letting me know just now you started streaming. It's good they let you know on time. Gotcha. I think I understand. Although really, I have to wonder. It's not like it's a variable as to when I start streaming for the most part. I start streaming at the same time every day for the past, like, I don't know, year? I think I have a pretty consistent schedule. Adders! Hey, welcome, and thank you very much for the subscription. Good morning to you too, Mr. Adders. Hope you're having a great Sunday. My God, it's Sunday already. What the hell? I don't like that it's Sunday. I'm not ready for the week to be here, you know? I want another day off. Well, not much of a day off, but I want another weekday. There needs to be 3 weekdays. There needs to be a, what the hell is this weird circle of death? Do you see this? What the heck kind of a synergy is this? Hidden Tech Flare. I don't know what happened. Everything is green fire now. Adder says it's Monday here, I'm from the future. From the Monday morning. Please tell me that it gets better tomorrow. Hope you're having a good Monday, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Well, I need the key. Why? I don't know, just feel like it. Okay, so I guess Hidden Tech Flare is just a larger AoE that puts everything in green fire. I mean, that's not too bad of a synergy. It makes Table Tech heat way better. The weather is better for future. Weather's not been that bad here, actually. It's been kind of nice. It's getting warm again. We're getting to the point maybe where we will start to find summer temperatures and everything. Could be good. At least green fire can't hurt you. Look at these. Look at the weird wavy lines in this room. Yeah, green fire can't hurt you. But it's not like we were lighting on fire anyways with table tech heat. I like green fire though. It's a nice status effect to have on enemies. Just a little bit of extra DOT. We are almost done. Have we found both chests yet? No, just one. So the next one should be right up here. I want to see if these table tech, hidden tech flares will actually light enemies on fire in another room. But the enemies are just slightly out of range of it to know for certain, I think. I'll take a key. There's no dog to pet, unfortunately. Adder says we're heading into winter now in Australia. We're heading out of our spring and into our summer now. Getting to that point. Let's go. I mean, we got money, but there's nothing really to spend it on, is there? Stormworm says now that the cold period is over, I'll proceed to complain about the heat next. I mean, I'm kind of with you on that one. It's too hot, it's too cold. Why can't we have Goldilocks for real? The right temperature at the right times. You know what? I'm just gonna blank this. I've got infinite blanks after all. You can't hurt me! Uh-oh. Huh. Hui! The snow melted so I can complain about potholes, says Verdacula. If I did more driving, I would complain about potholes, but I don't really drive that often. Only we can actually, like, kick my bike started in the morning. One phase, nice. I guess we do have damage ups, so. Oh! Balloon gun is a really nice boss killer. Just solid. Just a solid gun. All right. Guess I'll be walking. Thanks, Gabe. Guess I'll be walking home. Let's use Abyssal Tentacle for the next floor too. If it still does good damage, I'll be happy. Sure. Why am I so fast? I wonder if number 2 doesn't deactivate down here. Adders asks, have you done any modded runs or are you 100%ing first? Are you talking about Gungeon? you serious? I need to know so I know whether or not to, like, poke fun at you or, like, seriously answer. I'm new here. Well, I mean, it's good to see you. I hope you're enjoying your stay. I've also played like 1,000 hours of this game and 100%ed it multiple times. So I have. Let's say I'm going for the 100% then. Rip them out. I love the fresh meat. Hope you get to test that table tech heat theory. Think you'll need some lucky room generation. We might be able to test it. No, like I have, oh my god. Exclamation mark YouTube. I've got so much of this flippin' game uploaded. And yet people still want to watch me play it. Have you 100%ed all of your save files? Give me like 5 minutes and then I can Alt-Tab and do some Control-C, Control-Ving, and then I can answer that question as an affirmative yes. I'll tell the same story that I've told in the past. I started a second save file once and decided that I didn't want to go through the tediousness of trying to unlock everything again. Then again, that was before they buffed the drop rate of hegemony credits, because you actually get a lot more now than you used to. You used to get like 2 hegemony credits per boss, now sometimes you can get like 15. And that's nice. That's nice. Jukiofak, you have a good evening. Thanks for being here. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Was one more? I always forget about the last enemy. I don't know why. Something in my head just makes me feel like, I'm done with this room. There's nothing else to do. You like that dodge? I don't. I'll call it. I don't like the luck dodges where, well, I should have probably been hit there. I don't know why I wasn't. Alright. Abe, I've been playing Revita and having a blast with it, says Jackets. Hey, welcome. How you doing? Which one is that? What game is Revita again? I remember the name. People were talking about it. I don't specifically remember which one it was though. Oh god, so freaking many enemies. Also, you're the jammed one and I couldn't tell. It's a run and gun Isaac. Maybe I should check it out at some point then. Excuse me. Oh god. Adder says, I played Gungeon when it first released. Keys were impossible to find. The mythical key from version 1.0, says Bubonic. I don't know if you know, Bubonic, but that was actually a legitimate problem in the game. Back when Gungeon first released, there was a kind of stupid mechanic where you were guaranteed to find one key in the shop only if you hadn't picked up a key on the floor. So what you would do is you would not pick up keys, go to the shop, then backtrack through your run to pick up keys, because if you do it in that order, you can guarantee key drops. It was just weird. It was tedious, it was time consuming, didn't make for the best gameplay experience. And then they changed it at one point. They changed it so that you actually do get keys from the shops, irrespective of whether or not you picked up a key. Which made it a lot easier to actually get good key drops going on. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, just press spacebar, kill all the enemies. It's all in a day's work. Come on, Abe, beat the Lich with just the flatline. All right. Not gonna be that bad with the Cog of Battle reload on it, I think. Actually, against this phase, it's really good of a weapon. So I'm actually kind of like happy to be using it. God, you're so slow. Dude, your bullets are so slow, man. You're gonna kill me, the Gungeoneer? You can't hit what you can't see. I can't even see what you're doing. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. Fatline is such a weird weapon. It's not like the shots actually like get drawn into your gun correctly. They just come out of the walls instead. It takes such a long time to reload too. Alright. I don't know why I decided to reload right at the end there. Just felt like it, I guess. Good run! Classical, good, decent run of Gungeon. Nothing insanely overpowering, but we did get a couple of damage upgrades, which was nice. And Cog of Battle is just good to have. For those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at any of the links below in the video description. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon. Yoink!